Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tinkers Live shopping show. And I'm very, very happy to be with Jem Piggott, the creator, founder, guru, goddess, of course. Jem, what an intro that is.
Keep it going. I like that intro. Keep it going, Ian.
Yeah, I'm not intelligent enough to think of any more words. Jem, how are you?
I'm not too shabby. How the hell are you?
I'm not too shabby myself, actually. I'm keeping well. Now, Jem, this is the first Tinkers Live shopping show that we're doing. Hopefully, plenty more, of course. Now, what we want to do today is talk about Tinkers. We want to see some of the products that you create. They're fantastic. We've got some ourselves here in my household. So we're going to find out a little bit about yourself. We're going to find about your products, etc., etc. So let's just talk a little bit about Tinkers. How would you describe Tinkers as a company?
As a company, fun, creative, honest, and very laid back.
Very laid back. Now, how did Tinkers get started? How did you sort of come up with the idea and create Tinkers?
So my previous job was in recruitment. And I absolutely loved my job. I really did enjoy it. And I was pregnant, went on maternity leave. My daughter was a few months old and I was bored. First time mum, I didn't realise how much babies actually slept. Some babies don't. I since have found that out the second time around. And my husband had lots of little minifigures that he used to keep on the windowsill in our study, which used to drive me insane. So once baby was napping, I decided to go to my trusty friend, Pinterest, and saw good old Pinterest. And somebody had put all the minifigures in a frame. So, popped down to a large shop down the road. I shan't name. And
I know what it is. If anybody lives in Bracknell, you probably know what shop it is.
Exactly. Got myself a frame and blue tacked them all in. And because I was incredibly proud of what I'd done, I posted a picture on social media, as everybody does. And it just kind of boomed from there. And I didn't have to go back to my job in recruitment, which was fantastic.
That is superb. And of course, you've since created a networking group. And by the way, congratulations, because you've won an award. Well, it was back in the last year you won the award, didn't you, for Networker of the Year? Is that right?
No, it was this year. No, it was last year. Yeah, I can't remember. This year, last year. Hang on, I'll have a look at my name. Networker of the Year. Well, it got dated in January.
Don't pretend you can't remember. Don't pretend.
Now, do you want to go see where I go get my award?
Do you want to go get it?
A little bit.
No, as we go on today with today's show, we're going to be about half an hour. So just let everybody know watching. Please do comment. We can see the comments as they come in. So if you do want to know more, you want to place an order, or you're interested, you want to ask Jem a question, please do comment. We will be able to see them, and we will be able to ask Jem directly. And after this as well, once we do cut off, Jem will go back through all the comments as well to have a look. So, Jem, we've just described what Tinkers is. Now, you don't know this. We've got a little treat for you. We actually put together a little small video to show everybody a bit of an overview of what you do for Tinkers. So if I could ask our editor, Elaine, just to play that video now. He's going to bring that up on screen. There you go, Jem. Just do you like it? You didn't know we were doing that, did you?
No, I love that. That's amazing. That's so cute. Thanks, guys.
No worries at all. Now, look, Jem, let's get into it. Let's get into your product, shall we? Let's talk about what you sell. So, what would you say is probably the biggest thing you get orders for?
So, the biggest thing I get orders for is have a number of superhero figures, both Marvel and DC. I am allowed to say those words, just not the other words.
There is a word we're not allowed to say, so we cannot possibly say
it. So it's the Marvel minifigure and the DC. So predominantly the superheroes is what is the biggest seller for me. the fact that I can personalise them as well bodes well for Father's Day and Christmas for those dads who you have got absolutely no idea what to get.
Well, let's bring an example, actually, something for Father's Day, because Father's Day is coming up in June, isn't it? As
It sure
I well know.
is.
This is a nice little thing that you do as well. Can you see that? Okay. So what? Describe that to me. What exactly is that? Is that in a frame or?
So yeah, everything I do is framed. So that is basically just a minifigure onto a mount, and then that would then be framed in either a black or white frame, and the mount would correlate to whatever colour frame that the customer chooses.
Fantastic. So what size frames do you do? Is it kind of a broad range? Can you do sort of anything?
So
within reason, of course. I can ask for like a football pitch size frame.
I mean, it would be very expensive, but I'll give it a go. So predominantly what I do is 6x4, which are small guys, 7x5, which is like a normal photo size, and then A4
is that this?
So that's the small size.
That's a small size, yeah.
So that's a 6x4, and then I've got the medium ones, which I normally put 3 figures in, and then the large ones that I can normally get up to 6.
And I've got an example of one that you can get 6 in right here. It's just like magic, this, isn't it?
It is
absolute magic.
It is.
Now, what's this supposed to be, Jem?
So
what's this supposed to be the theme of? Are we allowed to say there's no copyright on this? Is there? There's no. We're not going to get sued by the states.
Give it a go. I'm not entirely sure. So this one is obviously a custom made frame for somebody, for their sister who was turning 40, and she sent me a picture through after I posted a picture of the minifigures themselves. She sent me a picture of her and her sister that had gone to go see the Friends set. And it was the same sort of time that I had posted that picture. So she asked me to create her a bespoke 40th birthday present for her sis, which went down very well, apparently.
That is fantastic. And you can create that for sort of anything, because obviously that's obviously a Friends theme, as we know.
Yeah.
But superheroes is obviously a big one for you. But you can do any sort of what am I trying to say? Series or
minifigures.
Theme, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much. As long as I can get the minifigures, then I will do it. I have a number of figures. The most bizarre of figures. I have Hulk Hogan, for example. I'm not entirely sure why. I have actually made one frame with him, so yeah, a bit strange. I used to love
Hulk Hogan in the early 90s.
Who didn't? I've got so early 90s, 80s classic films. I've got a lot of those figures.
Have you got a Jean-Claude Van Damme little figure?
I did, but I don't anymore.
Oh, maybe if my wife is watching this, Jean-Claude Van Damme, it is my birthday, and it's Father's Day as well. So, I mean, look, you do bespoke gifts as we understand that. How long does it take to create, say, one of the? Let me pull something up on screen, because I know, Jim, I hope I'm allowed to say this. I know you're a big Disney fan as well. So, how long would it take to?
Only a little Disney fan.
Only a little bit. So we've got some Disney themed things here. That I'm assuming this is Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, unless I'm really not up in my Disney. Would I be right?
Then we wouldn't be friends.
Yeah, I have been to Disneyland, as you know.
Yes.
So I'm an official Disneyite. Is that what they're called, Disneyite?
I'm not too sure, actually. I just call myself a bit of a Disney lover.
So what are these then? Talk us through these.
So this is the Steamboat Willie. So these are relatively new for me, and I was very lucky enough to be making I made somebody a lovely frame for their anniversary, including the two Mickey and Minnie, because they are, again, big Disney fans, and they go to Disney frequently, and especially in Florida. So she contacted me and asked me to make a special anniversary frame for them. So the anniversary frame, if they're personalized, it takes a little longer, obviously, because I do have templates set up, and then if I've got to go and sort of adjust those accordingly, then that can take slightly longer. But yeah, I mean, I love what I do, and I work all day and all night if I need to, because I do enjoy it.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go back to my original question, because I cut myself off, which is not unusual. Let's go back to, one of your larger frames. Let's go back to that Friends frame, shall I just quickly bring it on screen so people can refresh their memories. This one, how long would that take for you to complete? So if let's say I wanted to place an order with you, Jem, and I appreciate times are a little bit different at the minute, but if I place an order for you, what sort of turnaround time could I expect?
So my turnaround time to make at current situation is, I'm saying around about a week. Normally it can be done sooner, but because I am at home with 2 small children, things aren't getting done in the day now, so that's a bit of a shame. But evening work, it's kind of around about a week. And at the moment I am having queries with regards to postage, so I do predominantly use Royal Mail service. Big up to the Royal Mail at the moment. But things are a little slower. So I have had a few queries come through saying that, I've sent things off a week ago, and I confirm that I've sent them and they've not received them just yet. So hopefully in the next couple of days they should be received. But that's kind of a common question that I'm getting at the moment with regards to turnaround, is the delivery times.
So if somebody is watching this and do want to place an order, which I'm sure they would want to do, the general advice is don't expect something tomorrow. But if you shouldn't expect that anyway. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. I mean, please don't expect it to be turned around. But I mean, we've got Father's Day coming up in a couple of months or so. I imagine that's a particularly busy time for you. Obviously, Valentine's Day, birthdays, etc. Christmas, I imagine, is absolutely rammed for you in the lead up to Father's Day. So that is the next big thing. And if anybody's watching, my birthday is 25th of June. If anybody wants to get me anything, shame. Absolutely, I've got absolutely no shame whatsoever.
Mine's 12th of December. Just putting it out there, okay?
All right, I've forgotten that already. But Father's Day is the next big thing. I imagine you're getting an influx then. So is it just you, Jem? Do you have people helping you out? I imagine get your orders in the sooner the better, really.
Yeah, so it is just me. I would love a little production team, but as you can see, my workroom is very small, so it is just me. Luckily I do have my husband who does make the minifigures with me of an evening. That's how we spend our Friday nights. And my mum and my dad has also been making them, as well as my sister, so it's kind of like a family affair. If someone comes round to the house and they're in here long enough, they end up making minifigures.
Brilliant. So how do we go about placing an order? Where's the best place for people to go if they're watching this and they think, yes, first of all, I want to know more about what you do and I want to place an order from you? Where's the best place for them to go?
So order wise, a lot of my orders come directly via Facebook and Instagram, so on the socials. I do have a website as well. Not everything is on the website. So as you have recently found out whilst setting this up, I'm not technically minded in the slightest. So my website gets slowly updated by myself. So predominantly on the social medias, but I have, you can contact me via WhatsApp, email, phone, whatever's easiest for whoever's ordering.
Fantastic. And your website is, Jem, just so
my
we can tell
website is www.tinkersgifts.co.uk or .com.
Or .com as well. You see, look at that. I've made it appear as if by magic. So, Jem, I want to know what is your favourite thing to make? What do you particularly, you obviously set this business up and it's very successful now, I have to say, so congratulations. Thank you. But what's your favourite bit to be making for people? What's the best thing? Is it Christmas time? Is it Valentine's? Is it or is it just for somebody's random birthday? Or you tell me.
I like doing the bespoke stuff. Even though sometimes it does give me a bit of a headache. But my favourite time, I think, has to be, other than Christmas is fantastic and I love Christmas anyway. I'm a massive Christmas fan. Obviously, December baby, I'm gonna love the December month. My favourite, I think, is Father's Day.
Father's Day. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, mate. My internet seems to not be fantastic this end.
No, that's okay. It just broke up a little bit, but we got you back. You were just saying Father's Day is your favourite time.
Yeah, Father's Day is my favourite because I get a lot of the first-time dads, and they always want little special messages at the bottom and the date and things like that, and that really breaks my heart every time. I'm like,
I thought it'd be Mother's Day. I thought you loved it, or is it annoying having to do it for all the other mothers?
So Mother's Day for me isn't as big as Father's Day. But I think Mother's Day is a lot of chocolates and flowers and things like that. So, guys, if you're out there listening, sometimes us mums want something different. Just saying.
Absolutely. In fact, I know Debbie's watching this, my wife, right now, Jem. So maybe I can't say too much because she's just there. And you know what's like? I'll get a clip around my ear.
Yeah, when this goes offline, you're going to get...
Hi, sweetheart. It's not just frames, of course. We mentioned other bits and bobs. I just want to show Keyrings as well, things like that you do. Look at these. These are fantastic. Just talk us through these. What have we got here?
So the Keyrings I have lots of, they're pre-made. So I don't make these, I must say, because I do get a lot of people ask me for requests, but unfortunately I can't make them up. These are what I do purchase and do buy in. So again, I've got princesses, superheroes. I have got limited stock of Keyrings at the moment. And I'm not entirely sure when I will be getting more in, but they have been very popular in the last week, because I think people have been sending them to friends and family, and I've been putting little notes in as well, of messages to loved ones and friends, which has been really sweet. And again, I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm emotional wreck at the moment, and every time somebody's writing something nice for somebody else, I'm bawling my eyes out.
So, I mean, that's actually really, that's quite cute, actually, Jim, I have to say. You are back working now. I know you took a little break out because of the whole coronavirus, but you are working again now. You are able to get stock out there to people. Could you just sort of run through your products very, very quickly for anybody who's just tuned in now? Let's just go through the photo frames. Let's go through Keyrings, whatever it is you can do to help people and create gifts for people.
Perfect. So I've got some behind me. Should you want me to show them, hold them up to the camera?
We would love to see them. We would absolutely love to see them.
I'm actually that well organised.
I have stuff here too, as well. As you know, you've done some for us, and they are fantastic. I have to say, they really are fantastic gifts.
You have to say that. I'm on camera.
Well, I do have to say it, but I say it because I think I don't have to say it. I could just not say it.
That is true. That is very true. So this is one of the ones kind of style that I do, and these have been really popular. So I have been making quite a few of these guys. Oh wow, I'm very, very close now.
You got it. Yeah.
I've been making some of these guys for people to send out as gifts, and a lot of them have gone to key workers, nurses, that kind of thing. So basically about being a superhero. And again, you can personalize them. So at the top here it says my wife, but you can put a name, you can personalize it however you like. So this guy is a small one.
Okay, that's a small size. Yeah.
Do you need to, shall I say prices? I'm not
sure.
Sure.
Why not?
Yes?
Why not?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Unless you're about to hike them up.
So the price for this guy is £15 plus postage and packaging as well. So and that depends on how you want to send it, either second or first class. And so these guys,
£15, including postage and packaging, and that's fantastic.
And personalised. So if you want it personalised, I don't charge any more for that.
Okay, brilliant.
So that's that size, and then the medium size is, so like I said, predominantly I do a lot of superheroes. So this has been quite a popular one for the kids.
Yes. I can't tidy my room and save the world. I know the feeling. I mean, I know that. Unfortunately, I have to end up tidying my room.
If this wasn't, I should have thought of this excuse when I was younger. Why did I not? So that's that size. We have for any Potter heads out there, holding it the wrong way.
Potter, Harry. Oh, Harry. Is that Harry Potter? Is it? Oh yes, yeah.
That's Dumbledore. Come on.
Oh, of course, yeah. I don't think I've seen Harry. Is it the prisoner when he gets locked up in Azerbaijan or something? That one. Yeah, Harry Potter and the prisoner of Azerbaijan.
Ian, you need to get off this and go and watch Harry Potter now.
I don't think Debbie's much of a Harry Potter fan either.
So that's the medium size. Sorry, guys. So that's a medium size. And this size is £20, and I can fit 3 going that way. So I do have other ones that have got text at the top, text at the bottom, with 3 figures in the middle.
That's £20. That's including postage and packaging. Is that,
no,
is
that's
right?
Not including. So that's
not
on top.
Including postage and packaging. Okay.
And then the large one. So this is my favourite one to make, and this was one of the first ones that I did, and this is my absolute fave.
Oh yeah, that's a cracker. Yes. In fact, I think I've had that one.
I think you have. In fact, I know you have.
And so you've got, there's 5 characters in there, but you can get 6. Is that right?
Yeah, so I can get 5 characters if it's this style. If it's the Friends one or anything like that, and it's that style, I can get a few more across.
Brilliant. Okay, superb. And what's the price of this one, Jen?
That one is 30.
30.
So yeah,
not including postage and packaging.
So no, postage and packaging is on top of everything. So yeah, these guys are 30, and everything comes in black or white. And like I said before, the mount behind correlates to what color frame you get. So if you have the black frame, then it will be a black mount around the outside. And this can all be personalized. So if you didn't want this kind of text and you wanted something else that that is more poignant to the person you're gifting it to, then you can change it to whatever you like, and the characters can be swapped for whoever you want as well.
Fantastic. Now I'm going to ask you this question, and you're probably not prepared for it at all. So if you don't do it, fair enough. Just say,
okay, let's
do you do any sort of like package deals, for example? If I wanted to buy a couple of frames, or say I wanted to buy 3 frames, so I wanted to get 3 of the big ones, it would be £90 plus postage and packaging. Would you do you do any discount on bigger orders, shall we say, or is it just a case of the price?
So pre-COVID, absolutely. At the moment, and it pains me to say it because I'm a big advocate in discounts and things like that, and helping other people. At the moment, though, I don't know when I'm going to get any more stock frame wise in. So I've got to be quite stingy. I'm just going to be. I'll be brutally honest. I've got to be stingy.
I don't think it's. I actually don't think it's being stingy, Jem. I think everybody's sort of in the same boat. The supermarkets are doing it, and again, it comes down to stock, doesn't it? If you can't get the stock, or you can't get enough stock, but when we come out of this, and we will come out of it, I believe sooner rather than later. But I'm not a scientist, so what do I know?
You'd be very rich if you were.
Yes, I would. Unfortunately, I'm neither. So. But we will come out of it, and of course, things will get back to normal. But that's something potentially you could look at in the future. But right now, I don't think it's been stingy at all. Everybody's pretty much in the same boat. However, I will say even £30, I think it's fantastic value. I mean, they really, really are. We've got them here as well. This was our wedding day. That you did for us, Jen, and you did one for our son as well, Kobe. As you know, he's obsessed by buses, so here's a personalised one. His name in there as well, if you can see that. There's his name. He's absolute buses mad. So if anybody watching does have a child who is crazy about transport, get in contact with Jem, definitely. Look, Jem, just before we do let you go, of course, a huge thank you. It's been superb. The first ever Tinkers Live shopping show, of course. It's been an absolute pleasure. Surely the first of many, I'm sure. But again, could you just run through where you are again on social media so people can get in contact with you? Obviously, people are watching this on Facebook now on the Tinkers page. Yeah. We're also live in the networking group as well. So those people obviously know you. They can get hold of you on Facebook and in the networking group. But if they want to find you elsewhere, where did they go again?
So anyone who's trying to find me, at Tinkers Gifts on the social media. So I am also Instagram, Facebook, and now TikTok. Don't ask me how to use TikTok. All I do is watch funny videos on there. I have tried to post myself. There is, I think, a couple of videos. not entirely sure what I've done.
I've looked at TikTok. I've explored TikTok myself, and I just can't. I can't get it. To be fair, I mean, everyone's saying it's the next big thing, aren't they? And it's obviously we do videos ourselves. Just let everybody know we are contentlive.net. So if anyone wants to find out more about what we do, or they want to do their own live show, please do get in contact with us. A bit of shameless plug-in, I know, but hey ho, we are here. We are here as well. And I've looked at TikTok, and I can't get it just yet. To be fair, maybe in the future. It's because I am old. Yeah, it's old. You know, like we said before we actually came on, you're lucky I bothered to even get dressed today, really. So
you're lucky I've put makeup on. This is the first time in like 5 weeks that I've actually bothered to put makeup on and strategically placed my hair to hide my roots as much as possible.
That's why, because my hair's long at the minute and I've got a massive quiff. That's why I'm so far away from the screen. I'm like trying to talk like this so nobody can see me. Look, Jem, I will let you go. I appreciate your time. I know you want to get back to, is it the big night in, supporting the NHS and everything like that. We just want to say a massive thank you to all the key workers as well. We couldn't be here without you, so thank you very much. We hope you've enjoyed the first ever live shopping show with Tinkers. I'm sure there'll be plenty more. Jem Piggott, one final thing you'd like to say to everybody watching?
Just stay inside, stay safe.
Peace out. And of course, if you all do want to know more, please do drop Jem a comment on here. She will be able to see it, or drop her a message. Either way, do get in touch with Tinkers. If you're looking for gifts, it is a fantastic place to go. Jem Piggott, thank you so much for your time. Tinkers, it's an absolute pleasure. And let's catch up soon.
Perfect.
You take care now.
Thank you so much, Ian. Cheers.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.